Where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my...
He sent that one to the third row. He was locked in. That was impressive. Fires the three. You know Kyrie. Zero hesitation. Buries it for three.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Shot from the lane won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short.
My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
To Williams. Lets it fly from long range. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Can't connect the new close. Kyrie across the timeline. Up 5. Kyrie Irving, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Williams. Short jumper off the mark.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Durant to Irving. Has a look. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Trying to cash in. The screen sets him up for 2.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Kyrie Irving at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 87% from the line. The possession in favor of Detroit. Drive to the basket, the shot won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
To Williams. 4-3. Good sign that time, Jay, as they get one to go down. But now let's see if they can get a stop on the other end.
If you're looking at this game like you're looking at your week, it's the first quarter, which means that it's Monday. It's early. Just because you had a bad Monday doesn't mean you can't have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
You're the kind of person who always had that.
Today is not Monday, bro. Today is Sunday.
That's the way to do it. Goes to the right side from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. It's Detroit's ball. Nothing going here on that drive. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's rebounded by the Nets. Into the front court, it's Irving. His team leads it by 10. Won't go. Nance to Williams. Lou Williams. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jeff.
Those cat-like hands almost got
for a second. Irving. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper off the mark. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Griffin. Nice pass to set things up.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Durant across the timeline. Up 6. Irving to Hollis Jefferson. Larry Nance Jr. Tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Kyrie and scores on the step back.
Can we all disagree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Pistons ball here. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Substitutions.
Irving. Deep 2 there, won't go.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was his shot.
Here comes the screen. Lou Williams. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Here's Irving into the front court. Leads 4. Short jumper won't go down.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that net that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Williams. Shot won't go.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Jackson with it. Now down 6. Williams. He made his first effort, but not that time. Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. Drives, but shot won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Williams. Can't connect. It's no good. Irving brings the ball up court. Nothing going here on that drive. And he'll go to the foul line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
First one, count it. second, and he splits the pair. Williams into the front court. Right now, down 7 to Luke Kennard. Williams. Detroit with 4 to shoot. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Has a chance, and the rebound taken in by Williams. To Alonzo Trier. Williams. No good. Irving with the basketball. Leads 5. And finishes strong. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Nance to Alonzo Trier. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Fires the 3. Luke Kennard bothered just enough on that one. Can't connect. Larry Nance Jr. sends it away. It's theirs now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Alonzo Trier. Look out, Larry Nance Jr.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Kyrie with the rock. Missed it. They weren't going to get back to him.
What happened is he didn't bounce himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Luke Kennard trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. And he missed the free throw. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kyrie Irving at the line for a chance at a 3-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6. Straight on 3 at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Knicks have the lead. second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Has a look. Reggie Jackson, not that time. Dinwiddie into the front court. Up by 6. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
To Reggie Jackson. Alonzo Trier. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Jackson. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. And a flash. Scores at the rim. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Jackson with it. Margins 8. Reggie Jackson. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Irving to Lopez. Count the basket inside.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Not that time. Dinwiddie with the basketball. His team on top by 8. Not done yet. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Jackson. To Alonzo Trier. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. For 3, good contest. No dice for Trier. Into the front court, it's Irving. Lead stands at 10. That's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Trouble getting the ball across half court.
Oh shit.
Drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to... sacrificing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Irving to Dinwiddie. Has a chance. Dinwiddie shot, no good. Got toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
It looks like he's using his...
I'm not taking another L. Miami
It looks like he's just playing around.
beat us last time. Brooklyn won't do the same thing.
He's also finding his rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Here's Irving into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Kyrie Irving. Odds are he hits that 9 times out of 10. Wide open 3 is good. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Irving into the front court. His team up by 7. Has a look. Irving no good with the shot there.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Irving. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Griffin. Stuffs it down with authority.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
And Jay, they call
Oh, get the F out of here.
Just a tad bit off.
time to shuffle things up. Off the iron, no good.
Did you just get nutmeg, bro? My man Kyrie got the ugliest nutmeg in his life. Bro. You ain't the only Magic Man that can do tricks, because I'm the one that can do tricks too. And Kyrie Maxilla.
To end on that one, 94 feet for the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Dinwiddie into the front court. Leads 3. To Lopez. Irving. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one goes down. the shooting. Knocks down a pair. Count the basket.
KD, you don't want none either, bro.
Has to get him out of his comfort zone.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Williams. Here comes the screen. To Griffin. Here's a chance from long range. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Substitution being made in this one.
Into the game for the Detroit Pistons, number 5,
Irving buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Griffin, trying to cash in. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
22 and 23, about to take over the city of the most city, man.
To Griffin. Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. Irving with the basketball. Up by 3. And scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need.
You got 34.5 and 18 points.
Focusing on the rim.
Cruises inside for 2.
I love the drive to the basket then. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Kyrie across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Has a look. Jumper's good.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Williams. Fires the 3. Rebound taken by Hollis Jefferson. Durant with the basketball up top. Leads 5. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay
Dun.
down, clown.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
22 games on the back end of the score.
Irving brings the ball up court.
I'm on you,
The
Kyrie.
drive
I'm on
right
you,
to the
bro.
basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
It's
I'm
easy for the
guardable.
offense to get
Get
agitated
it?
when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Come on, Kyrie. Double one. That's a double two. Hit a one.
Halftime. Trying to cash in.
Damn.
He's
I
too
guess
good
I'm the
to
two.
leave
You
that
the
wide
one.
open. Defense has to communicate.
These breakdowns happen because a team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin.
Tied up.
Can't ask
Beep,
for
beep,
much more.
beep, beep,
He's
beep.
perfect.
Shit.
5 for 5 from the field.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes
We're gonna take this dub and head to Phoenix.
the more it helps them center their
Get on the
focus
Jets,
target,
fly to
which is making the
Phoenix,
shot. I know it
and then
sounds
take
weird,
our
but
next
trust me, it's a
game
real
wherever
thing.
the heck we gotta go next. Cause 3-1 is calling our names. Oh, damn, I forgot all about these damn corners.
Changes coming from both sides right now. 2, open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
There is no
You
way
ain't
of
gotta
going
wake
longer
up.
making
You got
that shot
this.
and trotting
Come
back
on,
on
Prince.
defense.
You want something to
Seeing
take a
young
breaker,
teammates
bro?
stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Down low for Griffin. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
It's good. If you don't
Okay,
stand in his
61,
way, he's
69.
going to
Or
make you
69,
Look, as a
59.
player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play and get locked in.
And he throws it down. Nuclear from Blake Griffin.
Where you going? Where you going?
Desperation shot here from half court.
Oh,
So we head to intermission all tied up. In what's been a
tied
great
up,
run
bro.
from
I
the
can
start.
stop you,
This gets
Kyrie.
to
You
an
ain't the
end.
king of
We'll say goodbye
crossovers,
to
homie.
Jalen Rose in our
We
EA
identical.
Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Pistons don't have the advantage or the disadvantage after one half. The long-range shooting has been outstanding, and if they can keep it up, it's going to open up more things for them offensively. Have a look at the leading scorers. They've got this opportunity now at halftime to look at what has worked, reinforce it, and at the same time, figure out what needs to be improved. These are the guys getting buckets.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
Kyrie Irving was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Just one Rockets, one Jazz.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Pistons have it. To Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Ed, I'm telling you that every player in the league will make that shot. The defense has to be elevated.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Substitutions. Detroit. Substitutions.
Irving. Can't connect. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw.
Substitutions, Detroit. Substitutions, Brooklyn.
Irving to Hollis Jefferson. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
To Alonzo Trier. Lets it fly from long range. Good contest. No dice.
I'm done with Kyrie. The man went on one knee and got his ankle broken. Well, not really on one knee. But he almost went down, I'll tell you that.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
8-second violation. It's going the other way. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Irving to Dinwiddie. The possession in favor of Detroit. To Alonzo Trier. 4-3. Hits the trifecta.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Irving to Dinwiddie. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Can't connect. To Alonzo Trier. From long range. Now that's a contest. Here's Irving into the front court. The deficit is 6. To Hollis Jefferson. Kyrie lets it go. Knocks it down from mid-range. Nance. Nets have it. Durant to Irving. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
To Alonzo Trier. Nance. Going to launch beyond the arc. That time he misses. To Irving. And he finishes at the rim. Now the Pistons going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in the
That's our first timeout.
Opposing coach is going to count
Shit, man, that kid been here real. Like 3, 4 times. You know what's coming up here? Like every clip.
Williams. To Griffin. Alonzo Trier. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Irving. Fires the three. Rebounds claimed by Detroit. Griffin. Won't go down. Durant across the timeline. His group now down 2. Irving to Durant for 3. Offensive reach and a putback slam.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
To Griffin. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Hollis Jefferson. And a nice finish at the rim.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
Williams across the timeline. Our score all even in this third quarter. Griffin to Williams. Detroit with 4 to shoot to Griffin. Has a chance, gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there, lets it fly.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
To Dinwiddie. To Irving. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Won't go down. The follow won't go either.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high up the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Kyrie with the rock. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall. Williams into the front court. Leads 4. Here comes the screen. Down low to Williams. Count the basket at the rim.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Now down 6. To Irving. Passed it off. Count the bucket for 2.
In the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Tickets to the end of today's game, and you'll receive an exclusive discount.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Jackson to Williams. Jackson to Williams. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Williams working hard on the glass. Oh, and a putback.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungry.
Brooklyn's got it to Hollis Jefferson. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's a chance from long range, and it's Griffin there to clear the rebound. To Jackson. Driving right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Irving into the front court. Down 6. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. Williams. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. Williams down to Griffin. Rebound taken by Hollis Jefferson. Nothing going here on that drive. Goes to the left side. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
That'll do it. Third quarter complete. This game is all tied up. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in a position to win this ball game.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits you second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Jackson with it. His guys now down by a point. Here comes the screen. Jackson. Nance to Luke Kennard. Not that time. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Leads just a point. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. Lopez To Dinwiddie. The screen sets him up for two.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
It's Detroit's ball. Here comes the screen. To the basket goes Jackson, but a shot won't fall. To Dinwiddie. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Jackson with it. His guy's down three. To Luke Kennard. Finger roll. Finishing with finesse.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Pistons clear the board. Pistons ball here. Jackson. To Luke Kennard. Gets a look. Can't hit. Dinwiddie into the front court. Leads one. Lays it up and in.
When one player goes down, or maybe in this case two, it gives a player an opportunity to really rise to the occasion. Well, that happened last year with Spencer Dinwiddie. When Jeremy Lin and D'Angelo Russell both went down to injury, this kid went from a D-League player to a starter in the NBA, and one of the most clutch players we had for the Brooklyn Nets this past year.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game.
And this is where I get a chance to see if coaches can change it up. Maybe let one of your players lead the timeout so your team can hear a different voice to keep everybody engaged. Maybe like the Warriors did with Andre Iguodala.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 11, Kyrie Irving. Into the game for the Detroit Pistons. Number 32.
Irving. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kyrie Irving trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's been steady, 83% at the line. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. To Williams. Here comes the screen. Williams to Reggie Jackson. Fires the three. Defense was ready. Reggie Jackson unable.
Into the game for Detroit.
a spin.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Irving with the basketball. They lead it, 4-point game. Knocks it down off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Williams. Lets it fly from long range. And Lou Williams, quick catch and shoot there for three.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
The drive, right to the basket. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Easy pass to the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Kyrie Irving has got 2 shots coming. He's shooting 85% in this game. No good. Missed them both. Williams across the timeline. They're down 3. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, do you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
We need that next one. We need
Critical free throw that time. 3-point play, and this game is all tied up. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper won't fall. Griffin. It's a big finish.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an end up putback slam.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Williams.
Here we go. Double team.
Nets have the basketball.